Here with Paul Farrell. Mate, how's it feel to be called a veteran?
Yeah, well, everyone's talking about that now. David to come and have an interview, and they want to talk about me and Travis being veterans. And shit, it didn't feel like that long ago. I was a young guy, but yeah, everyone's getting older, and I'm certainly getting older, so I'll take it. Veteran's a good name, I think.
Yeah, well, I can remember back when you were a young guy in the speed cars, and starting to make your way, and now here you are, all these years later, still out there, still giving it everything you got, and still having a lot of fun.
Yeah, still enjoying it, and yeah, like back when I started, it was probably Travis's dad and Andy Pearce's dad and all those guys, and I raced with them, and they were kids, and I wasn't much more than a kid myself, but and yeah, it's gone full circle, and it feels like I've been here a long time.
Well, there's no doubt about that. I don't know that they were kids when you raced against them, but anyway, you were definitely a kid. Now, mate, you've actually got a car owner. How good is that to have someone else own the car?
Yeah, no, it's great. Me and Tim and Morris, it works. Like I've got my own business and a young family, and I can't put the time into it that I should or needs to happen. And Morris is sort of the godsend. He works on it all the time, and I can crash it one week and it's washed and back again the next week, and yeah, it's good having a car owner. It's fantastic.
You've had a win so far this season, which is very good, but the last couple of shows, your old mate there, Travis Mills, he's just had the edge on you. Although last week at Norrie you were pretty close, you weren't far away.
Yeah, we won the first night here at Avalon this season, and geez, we got excited. It was going to be a good year, and then we got ourselves lost. I had a couple of crashes, and we had motor problems for sort of 3 meetings, which just kept on lingering. So it gets you behind. You're behind all season. You chase your tail, and Travis has come out and certainly got his act together. And I'm comfortable in the car again. Finally, we've been 3 or 4 meetings. I haven't been comfortable. I'm comfortable in the car, but I haven't got Travis's speed as yet. But it's something to work for. Like something to strive for. I admire Travis. He's a great driver, and I like racing with him, so I need to get that next 10th of a second or whatever it is. I need to get something to get up, and so I can race with him, and hopefully that's tonight.
What do you think it is that you're lacking? Is it a little bit of horsepower?
Yeah, look, horsepower. My motor is definitely an older style motor. I hate to use my engine as an excuse, but I'm definitely down on horsepower. I'm probably not driving as good as I should, because that goes hand in hand with being comfortable in the car. I haven't been comfortable. We've had some mixed up shockers and just little things, just a whole heap of little things really. But yeah, Travis has got the horsepower, but when the tracks go slick, and I love them when they go slick, that horsepower is not an issue. So I hate to say it, he's just better than me at the moment.
You've used the word comfort a couple of times there, and I suppose we could substitute that for the word confidence.
Yeah, definitely. Confidence it's probably the same thing, and probably the older you get, I don't want to crash. I shouldn't be scared of getting hurt, but it's always in the back of your mind. So you can't drive past a car that you're not comfortable in. Like I feel like I've got to get everything right to go fast. I'm not going to take risks and be stupid with a car that I'm not comfortable in. So yeah, confidence. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's another good point you made there too. When you're older, when you're younger, those wrecks, you sort of shake them off, and you fix the car and you bounce back the next week. But when you get older, it takes a little bit longer to get over those injuries, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, definitely. And that's probably why I like a slick track. Let the track slow down a bit, and you can take your time a little bit more when it's elbows up and aggression, and people can be aggressive to get to the front. I'm not prepared to do that anymore.
After all these years, you've raced.
Just
don't want to go there. That's all right. After all these years, you've raced on so many racetracks around the country. Which would be your favourite?
Believe it or not, I would say Bordertown in South Australia. I've only been there 2 or 3 times, but it's a perfect little midget track. We don't go there enough, and it's part of the South Australian division. So Victoria-wise, of course, Premier Speedway, and Avalon. When Avalon's right, it's a perfect midget track as well. Again, any track that goes smooth and slick with a couple of lines, I enjoy. So yeah, that's it.
Over the years, Is there any one race that sticks out in your memory? And I know we're asking a lot because you've been racing for a long time. Any one race that actually sticks out in your memory as the best race for whatever reason?
That is a awfully hard question. Look, I won a Victorian title. I've only won one Victorian title in a midget, and it come down to me and Noddy Bishop, and he was one of my idols. And the Victorian point score and the Victorian title come down to the last race of the year at Rosedale, and I actually passed him and beat him. And Noddy was someone I really admired, and he was at the top of his game, and I was just a young kid coming through. So that was thinking back on it, that was definitely the highlight.
Well, you got a bit of confidence in you tonight over the last couple of weeks, so maybe get it back in the W column tonight, mate.
Oh, look, I'll be trying, and definitely doing my best. And I'm just happy that this class, the division, everyone's working well together, and we've got some good young kids coming through, which is a good feeling as well. Some veterans, like you want to talk about the veterans, but it's just a good class at the moment, so I am really enjoying the racing.
Good. Go and enjoy it tonight.